This is some shocking numbers here. There are only 90 LGBTQ school board members in the United States, and they face threats and harassment. Data by the Victory Institute, a clearinghouse for LGBTQ+ candidates and elected officials, shows the numbers of queer school board members, and the results are eye-popping. Of the approximately 90,000 U.S. school board members, 90 are known to be LGBTQ+. Most of those outboard members are gay cisgendered men. Just 29 are cisgendered women, 4 are trans women, 2 are trans men, and 2 are non-binary. They serve in 28 states, frequently as the only openly queer school board member in their state. In a recent survey, Few and Under Fire, the organization asked LGBTQ+ board members about their experiences seeking and holding office. Almost half, that is 47% of those who responded, told the Victory Institute they had been harassed as candidates, while 51% have been verbally assaulted in office, sometimes by fellow school board members. A third have faced threats to their safety, and more than 6% have been threatened with death. Given that 7% of the adult U.S. population identifies as LGBTQ, to achieve equitable representation on school boards, voters would need to elect 6,300 more school board members. There are 82 LGBTQ+ school board candidates this year, up from 34 in 2018. With LGBTQ+ student rights under assault and out-elected officials facing attacks, Victory Institute seeks more candidates to run.
I was just going to say, do the math.
Yeah.
You did the 6,300 candidates.
Yeah.
It's at 90 people for 90,000 spots is 0.001%.
Right.
Represents the LGBTQ, and really it's the students. It's not representing the adult population.
Right.
It's representing the students. They don't have a voice.
And doubling the burden too is that one thing, running for school board, people expect that school board candidates tend to be parents, people who have a stake in how the school board is run. So if we're asking for LGBTQ candidates, that means we're asking for parents who are LGBTQ. So same-sex couples, families.
To that point, we have learned in 2022 how important school boards are. LGBTQ may have ignored the importance of school boards as we focus on presidents and senators and congressmen and governors, etc. But school boards are critically important, and Don't Say Gay this year proves how important school boards are. DeSantis cannot touch very blue Broward County. We're one of the bluest counties in the United States. We are a county that is a majority-minority county. I did not know what that phrase meant until I moved to down here 4 years ago. And the director of Visit Lauderdale and Mayor Dean Trentellis explains to me and educates me that majority county of Broward County means the county's majority population is Black, gay, women, Latino, religious minority. That is the majority of the county. So Broward County is untouchable by the crazy that goes on by DeSantis in the state until he comes in and removes 5 school board members and replaces them, and now the majority of the school board is controlled by the crazy in Tallahassee of the radicals, and now the no confidence vote of the chairman of the school board of Broward County, a very blue Broward County, is now facing the possibility of removal. And what will they do? They will attack LGBTQ students in one of the bluest counties in America. That's how they're getting us.
I'm hoping that younger people our generation, at least I can speak like maybe for myself, my generation, we were kind of dissuaded from getting too much involved in politics. And really, I've shared before, I only got involved in politics through healthcare, because healthcare, as we all know now, is very political. But it wasn't the goal. It wasn't something I was really interested in. I didn't have a choice. I'm hoping that these young people, there are a lot of young advocates. These kids are smart. And I'm hoping that they're going to hear these statistics and they're going to start running. There's probably, I can think of maybe 4 or 5 young people running for Senate right now, 18 years old, 20 years old, an 18-year-old won in Idaho.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the young people are going to take their schools back, and they're going to take their ability to read books back and their ability to be free in school back, and that they're going to step up for us, because this is not, we cannot move forward.
You know, one last thought. We congratulate the Victory Institute. You should follow what the Victory Institute does. They are trailblazers for the LGBTQ community in terms of the political process that's going on at all levels in America and helping getting more LGBT representation. We congratulate you for all of the work that you do for our community. You know, the most distressing thing about this report, however, is not the number. 0.001, you're apparently pretty good in math, John. The most distressing thing is 22 states have no representation of LGBT at all. 0. Yeah. Now, you can argue New York, South Florida, Provincetown, Palm Springs, Los Angeles, San Francisco. When we become adults, what do? We move. We move from all over the country to these big centric LGBT, Boys Town in Chicago, Halstead rather. We move. Yeah. But that doesn't apply to students. They don't have the ability to migrate yet. So that 7% figure is probably the same 7% figure in Lincoln, Nebraska. They have no ability to do anything about it, to move to a San Francisco or Southern California, and they have no school board representation in Lincoln, Nebraska, or the state of Nebraska at all. What does that mean? Stay in the closet. This is a very harmful report.
Well, it's suicide, it means.
And all of the stuff that Trevor has taught it.
Right. Yeah.
It is a representation of, here's the smoking gun of what's going on in our schools. And we've got to try to change it.
Yes.
We have to.
Absolutely.
Yes.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.